Hi, this is Tom Smith from the Tom Smith Group. This is my partner, Jen Knorr. Behind the camera is Donna, and we are the Tom Smith Group, affiliated with Mary Allen Realty. Look, isn't this cool? Look. Isn't that neat? Anyway, welcome to Life and Living at the Jersey Shore.
So, what's going on in Ocean County?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Well,
what's
at
going
the
on?
Surflight Theater, there's
Cool.
Elf the Musical happening.
Okay.
It's based on the movie of the same name. Elf the Musical is a modern-day classic, sure to make everyone embrace their inner elf.
Inner elf, huh?
Yep, inner elf.
We have pie elves during Thanksgiving.
I prefer pie.
But our pie elves are in a different union.
You can call the box office at the Surflight Theater at 609-492-9477.
And I think it's running through the end of the month, or just before Christmas, but also they're in Beach Haven. Great place, been there many times, love it.
Yeah, it's a nice place.
Good place. Carbon and smoke. We have laws and rules and everything going on about carbon monoxide detectors, smoke detectors, and portable fire extinguishers. And it's been changing quite a bit over the last 4 or 5 years. 5, 6 years ago, you didn't even have to have a fire extinguisher. Now it's a New Jersey state law that you have to have a fire extinguisher. And as of next month, January 1st,
they just changed it.
2019, we need a updated, less than 1-year-old fire extinguisher, unless you have it serviced by a servicing company. So it has to be 1 year old.
Is it easier to do brand new, or?
Well, it depends, actually. Let me get this. This is what we're talking about. And this is a 2A 10BC. You can see it right here, 2A 10BC. And what happens is, the law is to get a certificate of occupancy, you have to have one of these in the building. And now the new January 1st law is stating that it has to be at least serviced once a year. And that's partly because they're going to check this gauge right here.
Mm-hmm.
And you can have a company come in and service it. I stopped the other day at a fire servicing company, and they told me that you could have them come out to the house for just under $60.
They can tag it,
and they
right?
can tag it, right? They'll put their special tag, and then if the CO inspector comes in and sees the tag, you pass, even if it's older than a year, as long as the tag is under a year.
Mm-hmm.
But these fire extinguishers, new, are between $45 and $70, depending on where you buy it. So that might not be worth it to you. However, you can bring it to the fire servicing company, and they will service it for $10. The caveat there is that if they determine that it needs servicing, you're going to have to now pay to have it serviced, or buy a new one from them, or leave, go get a new one, bring it home.
Always safer than sorry, though.
So yeah, you have. I mean, if the fire marshal comes in, if the town does not have a CO, then everything reverts to the state fire marshal. He comes and he makes his determination. If town has a CO, then the township's inspector will determine if they want that 1-year rule applied.
And smoke alarms have to be.
And that's the next thing we're talking about, smoke alarms and carbon monoxide detectors. Let me go get them. They come in all shapes and sizes.
And they have an expiration date.
That's the new rule again for these things. Is that out of the way, Donna?
Perfect.
Okay. I'll pay for that later. So they have expiration dates, but these have to be 7 and 10? One of them 7.
Smoke alarms are 10 years expiration dates, and carbon monoxide are 7 years.
Okay.
So maybe just change them every 7 years would be safe.
Well, I mean, if you're going to sell your house and you call us, either you or me, we're going to bring in this sheet of paper. We're going to say, here's the thing. Let's just put all new in, because we're trying to sell your house, and the last thing we want is the day before the closing to fail a CO because we have a $25 smoke alarm that's out of date. So I'm going to be looking with the client. When we come for a listing appointment, when you call us, we're going to be talking about these things, and we're going to go through the house with you to make sure everything is up to snuff.
Yeah.
So another good reason to hire us.
Yep, there
Do
sure
you think?
is.
Yeah.
There's lots of good reasons, other than our faces.
So, but we have smoke alarms, carbon monoxide detectors, and we have the fire extinguishers. Everything's got new dates on them now. Thank you, Vanna. Everything's got new dates on them now, and they have all these expiration dates. We'll be happy to explain it to you. You feel free to give us a call or send us an email. We'll even send you this little sheet the Ocean County Board of Realtors made up for us, and it's kind of got what we just went over. Be happy to even send that to you, just so you get something tangible to hold on to.
Yeah, maybe it's time to check the dates on yours.
Please do.
I'd like to talk about our 6-point CMA.
It's a good one.
A CMA is a comparative market analysis, and it helps us determine a home's market value.
Right, and for this example of our 6-point CMA, we're using a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath, 1-car garage home, which is a kind of generic model home in Ocean Acres section of Manawak in Stafford Township. And we have 6 unique sources that we go to for these statistics. And then when we're done with those, we average them. So in this model, we have source 1 was 274,690. That's what our algorithm said in this particular source. And then we had a 266,663. Write this down. You're going to be tested later. There's a 264,700.
251,402, 279,500, and 270 even. And it all averaged out to 267,825, which is...
You can't beat that from 251 to 275, and we're talking about the average, and it comes out. That means all of these numbers were so close that that's going to be...
algorithms.
I mean, there's 6 different sources that tell us what the value is, and they all come out so tight that we know that that's got to be the math. Because remember, what market value is what is the house similar to mine worth in the last 6 months. We go more than 6 months, and you're moving into a different market. You know, markets change, prices change, even politics change. So we wind up with 6 months, and that's what the real estate industry uses as a benchmark, 6 months value. So, and in the last 6 months, homes from 6 different unique sources all come out to almost dead on 267,000. So when I go in, we go into a listing appointment, and we say, look, you know, what's your motivation? You got to get out in 3 months. Then that because you have a great job opportunity in California, then we're not going to price it at the most high. We might want to say, well, 267, let's make it 269. But if you have 6 months and we feel like the market is increasing, right, you know, then we go to 279 and see where it goes. It's really up to the homeowner what they accept. But this is us being the, you know, we're the surgeon you called in, and we're the one that's supposed to tell you what's going on. So that's our 6-point CMA.
Tom came up with the 6-point CMA, but I named it, so I'm going to take half the credit.
Jen gets half the credit because she gave it a name. This is politics? I thought it was real estate, not politics.
Everything's politics.
Oh, we're live? Okay. We're going to talk about local history. Many years ago, I was the Stafford Township Historic Commissioner. So because of that, I was able to get a lot of information about the history of the entire area, especially Southern Ocean County, Jersey Shore area. And one of the ones that stuck out that I really thought was very unique was in 1782, the last land skirmish. There was still some naval battles going on, but during the Revolutionary War, the last land battle was actually fought in what was then Stafford Township, which is now Barnegat Township, just as a change in borders. But it's what's interesting is that every December, the Historic Society sponsors a free reenactment of the battle, and it's held, weather permitting, out there at on Cedar Bridge Road, at the Tavern at Cedar Bridge, which was originally built in 1770 by John Middleton, Jr. It did later become part of Barnegat Township, but the building still stands. It's a local home, but the owner lets the society go in, the Historic Society go in, and perform the reenactment. This year, the date is Sunday, December 16th, which is coming right up. The snow date is January 6th. The site is located on Cedar Bridge Road in Barnegat. That runs between Old Halfway Road, which is off of 72. Anybody that remembers the Clayton's log cabin might remember that that's where Old Halfway Road is. Right now, it's the site of a gigantic cell tower, but it's just a little east of the Route 539 intersection. If you want more information about it, you can call either 609-971-3085 or 732-929-4779, and they'll give you the snow dates and all that.
So, I don't know. That's it, I'm out of here. I'm just kidding.
It's Christmas.
So, as many of you know, a lot of you probably don't, I like to hike. I like nature, and on New Year's Day, I just found out that there is a New Year's Day first day hike. And parks in actually all 50 states participate, and they offer a free guided first day hike. And it allows individuals and families to welcome the new year in nature and outdoors.
That's
so,
very cool.
Yeah. Last year, nearly 55,000 people participated, and there was 133,000 miles collectively. And again, it's all across the country, so you can definitely take advantage in New Jersey's parks. They have ones around here in Jackson, Island Beach State Park, and actually right here in Stafford at Warren Grove Recreation Area. There's more. You can find them at NewJerseyParksandForests.org. And it's a really great way to start the new year.
Cool day. If you like to go out in the cold.
Yeah. I like
Anybody, you going out and you're going to do pictures and everything?
Yeah, I'll probably take pictures.
Just text them to me. I'll be here watching a football game.
Fair enough. I'll drag you out.
Yeah. Got our stats for you now. We're talking about the last 6 months, and in the world of real estate, 6 months is the magic number. We look at sales and all that. We actually talked about that in another video. But right now in Ocean County, non-waterfront, and we're unique because we really have a lot of waterfront properties, so we do try to separate the waterfront from the non-waterfront. It kind of gives us a sense of vacation versus non-vacation homes.
It's a different market.
It is a different market. So the non-waterfronts right now, and actually these stats are going to prove a point. There's 1,300 active listings in Ocean County for sale right now, mostly southern Ocean County. Closed in the last 6 months, that means sold and closed, 1,594. So we're about 300 houses sold, more than there are houses right now in the last 6 months.
That means there's more buyers than there are homes for sale.
Right, there are more buyers, so that means that the seller is in control.
Yeah, the seller's market.
It's a seller's market. Oddly, the waterfronts, in the exact same time frame and the exact same geographic area, Ocean County, the actives are 424, and the closed sales were 405 closed sales, which is exactly the opposite, which makes it
a buyer's market.
Hi there. I'm Tom. Have you come here often?
I didn't get that segue. I missed it a little.
I know. Okay, I'll just go like this. Jen!
Jen, it's your turn to talk.
So it's 424. To make it a buyer's market, there are more houses that have that are available than that have sold.
But 424 and 405 are pretty close.
Statistically, when you start getting into it, we're using it as an example just to show, how it flips up and down. But 424 and 405, in the statistical world, that would be called a dead heat. That's even.
Just enough buyers and just enough sellers.
Right, exactly.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
To these I Love My House Club members. 20 years, Kathy B. from Manahawkin.
Can you believe Kathy, 20 years ago, we sold you that house. I can't believe it. We still talk. She still refers people to us.
She comes to the ball games.
She comes to all the ball games, yeah.
11 years, Michelle and George H. from Barnegat, and Tim and Adrian from Manahawkin.
Yeah, Tim and Adrian actually turned into good friends of ours.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's cool. The 9-year home anniversary, Michael. 3 years is Mike and Colleen from Little Egg. Michael, by the way, was in Watertown. And 2 years ago, it feels like it was yesterday, Corey K. from Manahawkin, he's actually the son of a friend of mine. And Corey, 2 years ago, we put Corey in. So that's our anniversaries for this month. Happy anniversary, everybody. All right, this is my shameless plug. This is where I tell people about retail businesses and other services that I like, that I've had good experiences with, and most of them are my friends. This month, Monroeville Vineyard and Winery. It's a winery in the Monroeville section of Upper Pittsgrove Township in Salem County. The vineyard was first planted in 2010 and opened to the public in 2012. They are located at 314 Richwood Road, that's Richwood, one word, Road, Monroeville, New Jersey. Hours are opens at 12 p.m. And for more information, give them a call at 856-521-0523. It's the Monroeville Vineyard and Winery. How's that, Rick? Okay. I got the look.
There's still time to get us referrals for the third quarter referral contest for the I Love My House Club. The contest runs through December 31st. If you know somebody who's interested in buying or selling a home, send us their name and contact information. That's it. You're in the contest, whether they buy, list, or sell. The one trick is that you have to send us the info. That's the only way to get into the contest. The winner for this latest contest is $100 BBB.
Oh, Bed Bath & Beyond.
Bed Bath & Beyond.
Oh, you're a shopper, you should know.
$50 Applebee's gift card, and please send us those referrals.
Love referrals. That's how we make our living, and just gives us the ability to work with people that we like.
Yeah.
Love it. Well, listen, this is the end of our show for December 2018. We want to wish everyone a very happy holiday, a Merry Christmas, best in the new year, and Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Even Donna said
Happy
something.
New Year.
And by the way, Silky, we saw you as Santa. You rock. You rock.